and find out what it would be like if you lived here.
All righty.
All right, Jen,
We made
final
it.
house of the day.
Exactly. This is kind of like Bungalow Row here.
Well, we were wondering if we were going to see a bungalow.
You have to see, if you're in Delray, you've got to see
You
a
gotta see
bungalow.
a bungalow. And this is an expanded bungalow.
So what does that mean, an expanded
So
bungalow?
it was the original bungalow, and then they put an addition on the back of it.
Okay.
They went out back and up. Also, they dug out the basement a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And don't miss, if you're standing at the kitchen sink, to the left, there's something you should knock on twice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll meet you on the back porch.
Sounds
right.
good. Okay.
Holy bungalow!
I'd say that.
Starting with the front door. All right, but this is a bungalow reimagined and refreshed.
But you can still see some of the original architectural elements of an arts and crafts home.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the deep windowsills, and bungalows always have a fireplace. And I bet this is the original brick. It's been painted, but I bet it's the original.
Probably.
But look at this beautiful walnut mantle.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So another feature that you would find in a classic bungalow, each room on the first floor would be of equal size. So this room is exactly the size of this room, which is being used as an office.
Right. And, you know, it's a great entryway. And let's continue.
Okay. Ooh, the dining room. Talk about a showstopper.
You have this wild wallpaper that if I were to walk into a store and see it, I would be like, no way, I'm never putting this on my walls. But now, if I see something like this, I'm gonna reconsider because it looks great.
Into the mudroom.
Nice sized mudroom right off the back.
We've seen mudrooms where they've had a bathroom attached and we're like, now that's living large. And this has an enormous bathroom.
It does. One of our favorites, the honeycomb tile.
Yep.
And these finishes, these gold finishes are really growing on me. Oh my gosh, John!
What?
When I say the shower is for the dogs, literally, I mean it's for the dogs. There's dog shampoo in here. You know what that means?
What?
The dogs have a nicer shower than I do.
It's true.
It is.
Okay, so you know we're entering now original part of the bungalow
Right.
into the bumped up addition. Yeah.
I feel like I almost need a moment to take this all in.
Okay, I said the last home had a dream kitchen. This would be more of a
Fantasy kitchen.
It is a fantasy
definitely,
kitchen.
Definitely.
boy, Tina. Talk about the space in this one.
I can't believe you didn't like just pass out looking at the stove.
Well, I've been doing.
I know, deep breaths. Yes, yes.
And how about this oak up here, huh?
Well, you know, I noticed this actually when we came in.
Yeah.
Because it's simple, but yet it made this kitchen pop in this area. And this is quarters on oak.
Quarter sawn.
Yeah.
Without this, it could be kind of cold. It warms it up,
It
right?
does.
Brings a little bit of the natural element into it.
You know the one appliance I have to have in a kitchen.
Dishwasher.
It's my dishwasher. And it's.
Okay, well, she said try to find it. Double tap.
All right, all right, all right. Don't help me.
I don't know, but it's a big kitchen. This could take a while.
All right, no.
I think you're hot.
Thank you.
You're in the zone. Ah.
Wow, I might do more dishes more often just so I could knock on it. I don't know how you close it. Let's just leave it. And you know, you can't enter this hallway without recognizing this blue shelf.
Yeah. This house has a lot of tones of blue, right?
It does.
Nice.
Okay. I think it's safe to say this is the owner's suite.
I think you're right.
But you know, my eye is immediately drawn. Look at the architectural detail from the roof line.
Yeah. Oh, and to the left,
Walk-in
closet.
Okay. All
And-
right. We talk about floor to ceiling tile. This literally is floor to all over the ceiling tile. But can we just focus our attention for a moment on this soaking tub?
That's the biggest tub I've ever seen.
It is, but I find the shape really unique. What a bathroom.
Mind blown.
So this is bedroom two.
Yep.
Okay.
Kids'
All right.
room. Cute.
Very cute. Oh, we know what this is.
We know this is that transition between old and new.
So we're going back.
Going
to
back.
the old.
Okay, let's start on the right. And bedroom number 3.
All right, and we have another full bath. So
Little ensuite, nice closet.
bedroom number
4.
This is a nice size bedroom.
Had we not seen the bedroom in the back, I would have said, oh, this is the main bedroom in the house.
Right. I love this open space right here.
And this has en suites.
Oh, it does have an ensuite.
Pocket door. Don't look to your right.
Okay.
Yep, just focus on this area.
On
Yep.
the double vanities.
Double
All right.
vanities, mirrors, everything's
Okay.
great.
That's great.
Take a look. What on earth is this?
Oh, wow.
This is one dramatic room.
It is, especially with the roof line and the way they've taken the tiles around it.
I love the color.
Can we just say drama?
That's drama,
That
kid.
is drama.
All right.
All right.
From the top to the bottom.
Bottom.
It's clear they really dug down to get the height in this room
They did.
of these ceilings. They did it right.
Stay here. I'm gonna check out what's over here. Oh, okay. Oh, this is perfect. Kids' room.
Take a look at this wet bar. To the left, we have a bathroom, number 4, full size, and a really good sized home office.
So we've hit every space except this door. Ah, but it's leading up to the old part again.
Sure enough.
Okay. Exercise room.
Exercise
And I don't
room.
mean just an exercise room. It's like a whole gym in here. Wow.
Well, we've seen it, top to bottom.
And I'm exhausted.
Are you?
All right, let's
Well,
go upstairs.
get your energy up, because it's guessing time.
Hey,
Hey,
Jen.
I thought y'all left.
I feel like with all these houses, I've just lost 5 pounds today.
You know, you just now made it out here. You've got a wood-burning fireplace. You have built-in heaters.
yeah.
A beautiful yard. This is over an 8,000 square foot lot, which is unusual for Delray,
Yeah.
as well as a 400 square foot garage with a front porch.
There are some simple details that made some of the rooms pop, just like the simple oak trim. I was gonna paint some oak this weekend, and I don't think I'm going to do that because I really like it natural.
And they use that same tree to make a eat-in kitchen table. That was really kind of
okay.
cool that they use that throughout the house.
The staircase is really dramatic and so stately.
You know, sometimes staircases have a tendency to shut the house off, but this really opens it up.
Absolutely.
So we have 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, 5,000 square feet. Original house was built in 1928, and it was totally redone in 2020.
Okay, so I am ready.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
But this is for the ride with Jen.
All right,
Right.
well, I'm ready to guess.
Yeah.
All right. So if I were to list this house, I would list it at 2.5 million.
That's what I was gonna choose.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew
And
you'd go
guess
for that
what?
number.
What?
You're both right! Look at that!
We're
I mean,
learning.
you're
We say
learning, right.
we're learning what has, we're not always right.
Right.
But high five on that.
Yeah,
winner.
that's, you know, this has been an amazing day.
It has
And
been.
if you're not tired of hanging out with me, then why don't we go to the Evening Star and, you know, grab a bite?
How can we ever tire of you?
I don't think that's possible, Jen.
You
We
want to
love
ride in that
you.
car, don't you?
I do. I do.